Radical. I tell you, I got so many things to keep up with and not enough time to keep up with them. Before I get into this wrestling story, I want to congratulate the LA Lakers. The LA Lakers, they lost to the Grizzlies yesterday, but they bounced back, baby. They won by 21 points, utterly destroying like the worst team in the NBA. You know, a team that beat them 2 times previously. But you know what? They did it, and they did just enough to hopefully, not make any big changes so they can be mediocre in the playoffs. Good job, Lakers. Okay, so Jeff Hardy is one of my favorite wrestlers, currently in the WWE. Oh, wait. He's no longer in the WWE. Let me talk about the circumstances that led to the Enigma, Jeff Hardy getting released from WWE. There was a triple tag team match between Drew McIntyre, Xavier Woods, and Jeff Hardy, I think in Texas, and they were taking on the Bloodline, Roman Reigns, Jay, and Jimmy. And what happened is he was working the match, and he went for a hot tag after, after being basically kind of, how there's a build up to a hot tag, and you got, one guy and the whole team on one side is working him over. Well, that basically was happening with Roman Reigns, Jay, and Jimmy. And then he got the hot tag to Drew McIntyre. And then what happened was, after the hot tag, Jeff Hardy left the ring. And he just kind of stumbled. I saw the video. He was looking just really out of it. I thought, at first, maybe he just kind of, got conked on the head or something like that, and he needed to go get some medical attention. But he just kind of wandered off, and it looked more like the demons are coming back for Mr. Jeff Hardy. He has a history dating back to, I would at least say probably 2010 when he was in TNA, and there was a championship match with Sting, and he came out for the match, and he was clearly not in his right state of mind. He was drinking or taking something, and Sting was not happy about that. Well, WWE basically, if I'm reading this correctly, they gave him an option of going into rehab because WWE, they kind of knew what was up. So they gave him an option to go into rehab, but he refused. So they basically just, instead of suspending him and sending him to rehab, they just fired him. They let him go. And I say that's not shocking because, well, this is an easy fire because they've been letting go of a lot of people. Heck, they let go of Bray freaking Wyatt. So they've been letting go of a lot of people. Maybe, I'm sure they have their reasons. I don't understand it because what's going to happen is most of these people are just going to go to AEW. And here's the good news about this. For a lot of you that are big fans of Team Extreme, the Hardy Boys, and just you don't feel like it's just not the same when the team is not together. I think they might be reuniting because Jeff Hardy, well, his brother tweeted something out, which was a picture of him and Jeff. And what did he say up under this? He says, I feel extremely good about the future. You know what's going to happen? He's going to go to AEW. So we're going to get a reformation, hopefully, of that team. If Jeff's going to be okay and maybe he fights his personal demons and he gets some help, There was a tweet by his wife saying that everything is good, everything's fine. So best wishes out to Jeff Hardy, Now, if they reform, I mean, that's just going to be really nice. Because I enjoyed Brother Nero. I enjoyed that stuff. Whatever they go with, even if it's that or just being Team Extreme. I think they're really an entertaining tag team. One of my favorite tag teams. And you owe it to yourself to look on YouTube or wherever you can to actually look up some tag team matches between Jeff and Matt Hardy and Edge and Christian. Some of the best tag team matches you will ever see. So yeah, what do you think about this? Leave it in the comment section down below. Are you really excited that he might be going to AEW, or are you really bummed that he's no longer on SmackDown?